Hello and welcome to my dashboard video. This is Alex Robillard and I'll be walking you through my dashboard assignment as well as the overlay and detail of each dashboard that I've created. So the first dashboard has to deal with if you had to discontinue one product category, which one would you choose and why? Here's my standard form of dashboard. It would be 35 by the alphabet on top. Uh, Light color in the background with an overview of the dashboard in the middle that explains everything around it. We just have the name, date, title, and as well as the page number. In this, to pick the product category, I chose grains and cereals to get rid of, and this is because they had the least amount of sales, as we can see in our graph on the left here, that it did have the least amount of sales. I know produce was close, but it seems to have a better track record than grains. You can see it also in detail on the right here that grains and cereals are on the lowest end of the profit, or the total sales, I should say, to the right here, and it just shows you that it still makes a profit, so if I didn't have to cut it, I wouldn't. But seeing that it's the lowest on the totem pole, I would get rid of it. Moving on to quarterly sales data. This is my second dashboard, still the same format, a light color with an overview in the middle, and everything kind of comes around it. So I'm going to keep with this kind of theme. The second question is, based on your quarterly sales data, which quarter do you believe is likely to be the strongest in quarter in 1998? Well, seeing that quarter one in 1998 was a record high for the company over all the quarters, that just alone saying that you're not going to shatter records every day and every quarter you're going to shatter past records. That's not true. And just because quarter one here did break a record, I'm almost 100% sure that we will not have a stronger quarter in 1998 than any other than the quarter one. So quarter one will be my pick as being the top strongest quarter of 1998, and we have some supporting detail here showing that individual quarterly sales reports show that quarter one always seems to be the highest amount of yields per quarter, and so I just don't think that quarter 3 and 4 will outperform quarter 1. Down here at the bottom, I just did a little discretionary thing to just describing that in 1996 we are missing quarter 1 and quarter 2, and that is not available. This trend might, say that my trends are slightly off, not totally off, but slightly off, and this is just more of an insurance policy, just saying, hey, you might want to dive in the facts a little more before you make a decision. Even though I got it all laid out here, you might want to just look into it and see if you can pull up anything from quarter one and quarter two of 1996. Alright, now we'll move on to employee region analysis. The same type of scheme here, light background, overview in the middle, everything around it. This is page 3 of my dashboard assignment. This question was dealing with if you could hire one additional salesperson, which region would you hire in and why? This one seems like a simple question to answer, but yet it does have some challenges in it. In the southern region, we only have one salesperson, and so that would be one reason why I would hire someone there. For more elaborate answers that sound more convincing would be that yet in the southern region here, we had the second highest sales amount, which was $213,000 dollars worth of sales there by Jeanette. And so, yet we have the second highest salesperson there, but we only have one. So I was thinking that that the southern region might have a better sales return for this company. We might find that the market in the southern region is not saturated by all the or salespeople down there. So we might actually be able to leverage that to our advantage and gain more profit there than having someone else in another region. That being said, she is the second highest in sales, so this kind of shows that there are quite a bit of sales going on down there than other regions. So it's definitely, I would pick to add an employee in the southern region because um, there seems to be like a lot of sales down there. Along with that, we only have one employee down there. So it would be best to use our resources right there where they need it than in the eastern where there's already four employees there that have been there for a while. Um, and as we can see here, I showed it on the graph to show that yes, the southern region does have the smallest amount of sales, but yet it only has one person in it, which is pretty impressive, saying that she had second in sales. All right, going on to my bonus questions. I did kind of the same layout. Um, I don't know what I did to make this change. Sorry about this. Okay. All right. So the questions I had to ask deal with seasonal trends to help product ordering decisions as well as manufacturing decision. My question one, these are my questions that I must have come up without having them be on the dashboard or the other assignments. Which quarter does Northwind have the most sales in? Are there seasonal trends or monthly trends? And then what I came up with for this one is that Northwind might have sales facts that are skewed to one direction because they are a seasonal company. And a seasonal company data can look really weird, seeing that you have no sales during the summer, but in the winter you have a massive amount of sales. So it could need to help you analyze the company better by understanding if you're a seasonal company or not. So that's what I thought I would do with Northwind, and we checked out that Northwind's quarter one report seems to be the highest. That being quarter one is always a top trending for them where they have the most sales. Along with that, I dug a little deeper and found out that month four, which is April, has the highest amount of sales that this company has in any other months. So quarter four, at the end of quarter four on April, seems to be the top trending thing. So what could we do with this information? Maybe you could put a sale during the low months like August and November. Those months I would put on sales to try to help boost revenue during those slow months or low months of the year. And maybe for April I'd release new products. If I'm having a lot of traffic in my business, I would like to release a new product in April because most people are buying my products then. Now my question two is, which shipping company do we rely on the most to ship our products? I did a little analysis here on the right here on this table. This was just to figure out which one seems to have the highest shipping freight, and that was company number two. And why I say that this is important is because, in a business standpoint, you want to make sure you keep relationships with people you do business with. By doing this and seeing that they are a big, that we rely on this shipping company a lot more than the others, we might want to set up a partnership with company number two. And this could help us reduce costs and become business partners with them in a long living business relationship with them. And this could really help this company out in the future, finding ways to partner up with other businesses to accomplish the same goal. Well, this is all I had for today, and this is my dashboard assignment. Some of the struggles I had were placement. I guess I was too nitty gritty on where things go. I overanalyzed how these things looked and really kind of squabbled at where things should be placed. That was the most difficult part to me to just get moving on to the next thing. Um, what I've learned from this assignment is this is a really neat tool. These pivot tables are just fabulous on really getting down to the data and being able to break apart so many different things. This is just an amazing tool that I've never been introduced to till now, and I'm just blown that how you can get all this nice data readily available to like this. This is a very nice tool that comes with Excel. I look forward to using this in the future in BI, and this is a really cool class, and I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot from this one assignment alone. I would like to say thank you so much, and thank you for watching. This is Alex Robillard. I am signing out. Thank you.